Our story continues with the Straw Hats continuing their fight with Kuma, who is actually a cyborg copy known as a pacifista known as PX4. After wailing on it with every single ultimate move they have to their name, they finally have defeated it. The fight has left everyone absolutely exhausted, but before they can regain their composure, they are met with the captain of the Navy Science Unit, Sentomaru, and another pacifista PX1. Luffy calls for the crew to split up into teams and run away, remembering to meet up at the Sunny in 3 days, but Sentomaru won't be letting that happen so easily.
With unclear battle lines, pirates scattered across the groves of Sabaody are facing the true, unparalleled might of the Marines, and no other group feels more hopeless than the members of the Straw Hat Pirates. Throughout their journeys, in the many lands across the sea, through the countless battles and waves of enemies, not once have they been so easily put in a position of weakness. Luffy, now in agony, stares at the ground in anguish, having just watched his entire crew get tossed around and finally one by one seemingly erased from existence, his thoughts with nothing but the memory of his crewmates.
Zoro, Usopp, Sanji, Nami, Chopper, Ruby, Frankie, Brook.
Amidst those cherished memories come the echoes of doubt of the previous foes that warned him.
You may have devil fruit powers, but you lack discipline and training. With that, your skills could be as formidable as any. But you're not there yet. Like so many fools, you waste time obsessing over your abilities. Gimmicks get you only so far in a fight without the skill sets to back them up.
Because unlike me, you've yet to realize the weakness of your crew. I trusted my underlings as you do, but despite their talents, do you know why I ended up losing them? Because they were mortal. That's what makes things different this time. Had they been zombies from the beginning, I would have had nothing to lose. Zombies are fearless, eternal, relentless warriors that can be replaced even if they fall.
Your ambitions are even loftier than your friends. That's quite a task.
Yeah, well, you just let me worry about that.
Grove 12, the Sabaody Archipelago.
Deep in the Grand Line. On this day, the Straw Hat Pirates, led by Captain Monkey D. Luffy, came face to face with true despair. And one by one, they were eliminated.
I just wanted to do the sound.
I wish I could make the Kuma poof sound. So, just hits the eardrum right.
So, congratulations, guys. You made it to the end of One Piece. It's over.
Hey.
I've been waiting to tell you for a long time. The latter 700 episodes that you are well aware
all
of
filler.
are
all Buggy the Clown.
They're not even real. That's just a myth that the One Piece community has been coming up with the entire time.
The next 100 episodes are filler. Stop lying to them.
You know the Tsukiyomi thing in Naruto? Yeah, that actually happened here, and that's all a dream.
Yeah.
It was all a dream.
So the next 100 episodes are filler, and then from then on, we're going to be continuing the journey of the real future king of the pirates. That's correct. Buggy D. Clown.
Yeah, it's called, we call it One Piece Shippuden. You know?
So we did get the Kobe arc, and by arc, I mean Kobe's the main protagonist now.
Well, no, unfortunately, we will be moving to Kobe at a later date, but now we see it's One Piece is actually a trilogy. It's the Luffy section, then the Buggy section, and then we have the Kobe section.
The Luffy saga has come to its, rightful conclusion.
We've come to the conclusion of the Luffy saga.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So, I hope you enjoyed
About time, honestly.
About time we put that smug asshole in his place.
Fucking stretchy boy.
We have any initial thoughts?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no shit.
Did we think that the crew was going down here? Period. I guess I would say
yes. I thought there was absolutely no way they make it out of this unscathed in some capacity. One way or another, they were gonna catch some shit. I can say I did not expect it to go this way. I was fully expecting them to get captured by the Marines. And now they've just been,
which they could still be. You never know.
No, I don't think they are. I don't know, but I don't think they are.
I accidentally watched because it came on so quickly, the after next time on One Piece thing. So I think I have an idea of where they're at now.
If you watch the post-credit scenes
that looked like filler to me.
Yeah.
That is 100% filler, so you don't gotta worry.
So them being in Samurai Town is filler. Got it.
You mean with Mozu and Kiwi? Yeah, no, that's 100% filler right
I
there.
saw Luffy with a fucking samurai bun.
Because we're here now, that is actually the end-ish. Is there? I don't know if there's another one after this of the filler episodes we're gonna watch. I was waiting until this point so we can, without have to, because there's a lot of characters in that story arc that sort of get brought up from the canon.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like half spoilerish.
So that filler, I'll give you a very surface level piecemeal. It's like a separate universe where they're in like a feudal Japan era and they just get in hijinks, and it's got like a few different episodes with standalone stories. They're fun.
Now we can fulfill this filler thingy.
Yeah,
finally watched the filler that we bet on a year ago.
Like a year ago.
Is it really 100 episodes of filler?
No.
I had to ask.
Depending on who you ask, maybe.
You're wild.
It's not. No. We have nothing but canon to look forward to. For the most part, One Piece becomes a series that drags its episodes individually on, which I think is a terrible strategy for my personal taste. I would prefer if there was a bunch of random filler here and there, but for the most part, One Piece really doesn't have filler. It pads, but it doesn't have filler.
So given your reactions, I'll give you the question. How many episodes do you think is going to take for them to meet up again? 1, 2?
I'm going
7?
to guess
10.
Do you think the next episode they're going to, say hello?
Wait, question. Are you asking how long it's going to take for them to regroup entirely?
Correct.
I'm going to guess, and this is going to be an interesting take, 50 episodes.
50?
It's better than when he said it would take 2 episodes to get to Fishman Island back in third.
Which we haven't gotten there.
And I'm willing to bet that we still aren't going to get there. Believe it or not.
You said like 3 or 200? You never know.
I'm guessing it's going to be 50 episodes.
What about you, Christian?
I could give you some arbitrary number for how many episodes it's going to take, but there's, like Devin said, there's really no.
What about if I just phrase it differently? If we say relatively soon or like a while from now?
So like in terms of episodes, not in universe time.
Yeah, not in universe.
I feel like you made it harder.
Well, no, I mean it's a simple like if this or that. I'm gonna say it takes a little while. I don't think we'll get back together right away. Devin's like 50 episodes, I guess, feels kind of right as just a good base guess.
And arc length is what you two are sort of guessing.
Yeah.
Well, from what I understand, some of these arcs take like 100 episodes, but like at least. So,
well, Thriller Bark was around 50ish,
like a mini arc, I guess. Like a Thriller Bark length doesn't seem too bad. I guess
that's pretty much what I'm feeling.
I'm personally gonna put my bets in 5 episodes.
Okay.
Exactly 5.
We love when a bet who knows exactly how many episodes it is gets to throw down.
The trick question here, Devin, is that they actually all got sent to the same place.
Yeah.
And it is going to be next episode.
Yeah, I bet it. Yeah, they're probably baiting us with this.
Well, okay, so that kind of leads into my question.
Well, I'm not convinced they're baiting us because I don't know. I know, and this goes back to a thing that Justin asked me about a few weeks ago. I don't know if this is when the thing I'm thinking of happens or not now, but it could be, it could not be. Who knows? That was extremely vague, and nobody else knows what I'm talking about.
But I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I get what you're going. I get what you're going.
The thing the viewer asked you to ask me and Devin about.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the exact question, but I know what you're talking about.
Right.
Well, my question, and feel free to just walk away if you feel like there's not enough context. Why did Kuma just send everyone away, and where would you guess most of them went, if you had any?
I have no thoughts for where they got sent. As far as I'm concerned, they could have just got scattered around the Grand Line. I do think, because of my potential knowledge at the moment, that they all are separated and that none of them are together at all. Like Devin said, some of them might be paired together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
But as for like where they are, I don't know. I would assume they're just scattered on random Grand Line islands.
What about the why?
I don't know.
Yeah, what's Barry Boy doing over here? He just kind of like strolls up. He goes like, "Get the fuck out of my face, PX, whatever," and then goes, "Hey Zoro, guess what? I'm about to give you the best vacation of your life."
My best gut feeling would be that Kumadori doesn't. Kumadori. Wow.
What did you just do?
He brought up a character that I know has that name. I just remember where that name comes from.
I forgot.
Yo-Yoi.
It's Yo-Yoi.
Is that Kumadori? Oh, you're right.
Yes, it is.
Why do I remember this?
It's been a while.
I know why. It's because I viscerally hate the character.
My guess is that Kuma doesn't want them to get snuffed out early because innately he is still a pirate. And he doesn't want them to get snuffed out by the military because he probably thinks that we might need them for what's to come with what's going to happen with Whitebeard.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's my only rationale because Kuma talked to Rayleigh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And we don't know what he said.
Nope.
But he's like, "Ayo, please trust me."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Ayo, trust."
Yeah,
trust the process.
He
Don't
did
worry,
the
I got
classic,
this.
Escape from Tarkov, wiggle before the wiggle trust thing, Rayleigh was like, "All right, he cool." That's my only assumption. Other than that, there's really no context or evidence yet apparent of what it could be. I just have a feeling it has something to do with Whitebeard and the Marines.
The impending war that's about to go on.
It has something to do with that.
So you think he's like inadvertently trying to use this as an opportunity to like recruit the Straws or something? Like maybe he sent them all to like the same jail cell?
I don't think it's going to be a recruit, but
Okay.
I mean, it could be. Because if it was recruit, then why would Kizaru be trying to whack them?
Well, because Kizaru just kind of does whatever he wants.
But that's what I mean. It's like the military. It makes more sense for Kuma to just delay them or send them somewhere else because technically the warlords aren't a part of the military to a technical thing. Like they're still pirates. They just don't get chased. They cooperate with
they're employed by the Marines more than
they're not like subservient. So it's like it doesn't make sense for them to have them.
They're like mercenaries.
So
Right.
This is my impression of what you're describing to me, and correct me if I'm misunderstanding. So are you? So we know that Kizaru and Kuma clearly are not on the same like mindset of whatever's going on. Kuma even like explicitly calls out Kizaru, who's just there to ice the Straws at this point. He's like, "Well, what are you doing, man? Like this, I expect you to tell me exactly what's going on. Why are you sending everyone everywhere?" And he's like,
All right. I feel like I deserve an explanation here. Kuma?
This matter is of no consequence to the government, so I have no obligation to cooperate with the Navy, and you deserve nothing of the sort.
You bastard! Now, second gear! Luffy!
I'm sending them to Nunya. Nunya goddamn business.
my impression of what you're describing is that Kuma might see the upcoming war with Whitebeard being too problematic, even if he does align with the military. Therefore, he wishes to aid the Straws in the short term to utilize them as a resource in the long term.
Yeah.
Okay.
But are you implying that the Straw Hats would help the Kuma's side, or would be?
I think it's more just like putting like a third mark in this thing where it's a wild card.
You send them to Pirate Day Camp.
Pirate Day Camp.
Put them in the Pokemon daycare, and as you go around, they'll level up.
He's gonna come back in 5 episodes and be like, "All right, you guys are grown up now."
Well, he said, "You will never see me again."
Coldest line ever, bro. That line was so good, dude.
So I mean, is that to be taken seriously? Is it just a cool one-liner, or we literally
I think it might
never see him
have
again?
some actual context?
Yeah, I think Kuma absolutely has no plans of seeing Luffy ever again. Or maybe it's a hope thing.
I think that Kuma's putting something into motion that wasn't an option previously until this moment. Like a third, alternative option that we don't know about? Because I'm assuming there's two sides of a coin right now, and he just added a third side.
Okay.
Is this deeply tethered to the war that's upcoming?
He's just hedging his options.
Yeah.
He just created a third
where he's
coin.
getting at.
He doesn't want to pick a side necessarily just yet. He's giving a like a third option for something. Yeah.
Instead of the government winning or Whitebeard winning, he's investing in a potential third option where maybe neither of them win and somebody else wins.
Okay. I'm understanding slowly. Maybe
it feels weird. I like the idea, and it could be possible. It just feels weird that he would be doing it in front of Kizaru, in front of a representative for the world government.
What's Kizaru gonna do? He's just gonna go, do you want to go somewhere? Boop.
No, it's not that Kizaru is going to actively do something right there, but he's going to go back and he's going to tell Sengoku-kun, like, hey, Kuma just bounced all of the Straw Hats to other places.
But just like that scenario, they're going to be like, all right, we're going to go punish him, and then they're going to run over to Kuma, and he's going to be like, would you like to go somewhere? And he's going to slap. His power's broken. You can't contain him.
You're under the impression that no one's faster than Kuma.
I'm not saying that no one's faster.
Because
I'm just
you got to remember, the thing about the paws is that he has to use the paws. If you dodge the paws and hit him from a different area.
Yeah, but he could probably use his paws on himself and make him go bloop somewhere else.
He's like, you know what? I'm leaving. I'm about to head out. Boop.
I'm just concerned with the fact that, like, if Kuma's idea was to hedge more bets in this upcoming war with Whitebeard, then it would have been better to do in secret, or at not when someone representing the world government is standing right there, because now Kizaru can go back to Sengoku and be like, yo, Kuma might be hatching another plan or something.
Do you think he had that option right there and then? Do you think if he would have waited another day, those kids would have been dead?
Why didn't he do it? He could have just done it earlier. Like, why let them go in the first place beforehand?
I got another idea that could be why he did it. He might be trying to find a third or an alternative to create peace between the Whitebeards and the military, because the current issue between them is the fact that they have Ace. Maybe he bopped them to where Ace is, Mary Joie, so that they can go save him, stop this whatever, fuck you.
You gotta remind the audience that the Mary Joie is the future bet from you. He's currently at Impel Down, because otherwise we'll start confusing them too.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
that's
my
all.
bet.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. It's at Mary Joie. He probably sent them there because he wants them to be a third what's it called, force to sneak in, quote unquote, try and save Ace to prevent this massive war where he's not directly involved.
I like this idea.
He doesn't get necessarily in trouble, but it's like the best of a shit situation, because it sounds like a shit scenario of the world government and I forgot what Whitebeard's like that side's called, them going to war is like the worst scenario. And he's like, hey yo, but what if we send this like terrorist
motley crew of terrorists?
Yeah, let's send these terrorists in here to fuck some stuff up. The Suicide Squad, if you say.
God damn it, it's not my joke.
Yeah. It's like literally the plot to Suicide Squad.
And then
or like
Usopp looks at the camera and goes, what are we, some sort of suicide squad?
Amanda Waller steps in and goes, Kuma, I'll take it from here.
Or like Prison Break or something like that. Like
that's what I'm assuming in the plot of the Suicide Squad.
I like this idea better.
I like this idea mostly because I understand it.
No, I like this idea better, where Kuma has sent all of them to Impel Down as like a crew to get Ace out. No, I mean Impel Down. I said it, and I know what I said.
No,
because that's where Ace is currently being held right now. Impel Down.
We don't know that. We don't know.
No, we do. It was in the newspaper.
We don't know the updates. It could have been updated, and we never got the update.
He's right about that though.
Yeah,
Devin just really wants to win this bet, like real hard.
Clown? He ain't in these blue.
Yeah, but I don't care about Buggy the Clown.
He's not in Logtown. The Windows update.
Do we know where Buggy is actually? Do we have
exactly my point. You don't
I know where Buggy is. Because I'm a stan.
I mean, like, we both know where he is currently, but
if you're really keeping up with the facts, you kind of do know where Buggy is.
Well, you're talking to the wrong people then, because
I mean, I know because I have future knowledge, but if you're asking me to pay attention to the breadcrumbs that's been left along the story up until this point,
his fate was decided back in Logtown.
Press X to down.
Yeah, I definitely don't remember that.
You're asking a lot from me here, kid.
He joined the Marines.
Cap.
But as Dune Buggy though.
Dune Buggy.
His official military vehicle.
Yeah.
No, better yet, after they beat Gecko Moria, they resigned him and he became the new warlord.
Oh my god.
Oh, hold on. I like this.
This all sounds
right.
Cap as fuck.
Buggy D Warlord.
Buggy D Warlord, dude.
Uh-oh.
Son of a bitch, man. But
Now I have a question because we're still, we finally finished, I think, this chapter of theory crafting wherever we took a turn to.
My theory crafting never ends.
Of course not.
My question, since it got brought up a little bit, how do you think, or rather, how do I, basically, how do you see the crew coming back together? Like, under what circumstances? Like, what has to happen? How will it happen? I want to hear that.
He just answered that. He said that they were sent as a team, and then Christian's like, they're not sent as a team.
Our new, well, the new working theory for Devin is that I wouldn't be mad at either, is if they got sent to rescue Ace as some kind of suicide squad together.
I like the idea
right.
that it's Ocean's 9, actually. That feels better.
They're in there, like, a large portion of Devin's theory crafting was like super vague to me, and I was like, okay, he thinks they're gonna be split up either in pairs or by themselves.
My determination of the future is based off of unfortunate knowledge that I have that I've imparted.
Mine's based off of pure craziness in my brain. We're lucky that I'm not, correlating this to being fucking lizard people anymore.
that was a trip and a half.
I could still do it.
But I do want to shout out. One of our top talking points was, of course, Kizaru, and we found out that he is the light man.
Yes, Jeff Goldblum.
Even though we've already seen this sort of energy coming from Eneru, I remember saying before that we never really got as much with Crocodile as we did with Eneru. Like the sheer, the fact that they literally can just exist and there's nothing you can do. Where no matter what you do, you can poke them.
Except,
unless you're Silver's Rayleigh.
You're staying put. Feels good to hold a blade again.
Amano Marakumo Sword! This is disappointing. I was expecting a laid-back, hassle-free island excursion.
Life is nothing but a series of surprises, Kizaru.
You guys have any theories on why he's able to do that?
I got it. One.
Go on.
It doesn't make sense.
Go on.
Again, I'm pulling at loose, threads. Which
Go on. Hit me with it.
His name is the Dark King, right?
That's correct. Go on.
And that guy's bright. Counter each other.
Jevin, I'm going to level with you. What you have described is exactly how I thought he did it when I first saw this. I'm like, oh, he's got to have some dark related shit. He's a hard counter. He has to be.
Hold on. Wait. No, he reminded me of a fact. Hold on. Okay. I forgot to bring this up. I forgot to write it down. This isn't confirmed. This is more speculation than anything.
It's not a fact.
Shut up. It's an alternative.
That's speculation. That's not a fact. Speculations are not facts.
Something cool that was brought up. Someone recognized that Rayleigh fights Kizaru, and Rayleigh has some type of. He's the only one who can affect Kizaru in some capacity. And this person thought of the scientific event known as Rayleigh scattering, which, long story short, just explains, if you ever look at the sunset and you see colors shift across the horizon, how it'd be you have the sun, and as light moves further away from the sun, you'll see blues and pinks and stuff like that. That whole experience is caused by Rayleigh scattering, and Devin's saying that just reminded me of that, and I thought that was actually really cool.
Dude, what a fucking payoff.
Damn.
Rayleigh fights the light guy and scatters his light, causing the Rayleigh scattering. What a fucking punny ass payoff. That's hilarious.
I just like the fact that Rayleigh has a sword and that they sword fought.
Really cool sword.
And then fucking...
Further parallels between Rayleigh and Zoro.
Justin likes to compare Rayleigh to Zoro. I compare Rayleigh to Usopp.
Really?
Hey, now we're talking.
Because there's a certain scene later on where you're like, it's kind of like Usopp's kick right there.
It could be a sea stone sword.
You implying that Rayleigh doesn't actually have a devil fruit?
No, I'm implying Rayleigh might have been a chump at one point.
If you think about it, like I just said, he could be fighting with sea stone prisms, rocks, or whatever they're called.
He absolutely could be.
Except he hit him with his leg. He doesn't have sea prism.
He hit him with the shoe. All right, I mean,
he could have shin guards on, made of sea stone prism rocks.
Sea prism stone sandals. I don't know, man. Like, we don't know.
We don't know how they work.
He's got sea prism bones.
He's got sea prism.
Because we've seen, like, literally with the argument with Smoker being caught in a sea prism cage, like, it's an aura effect. It doesn't have to be direct contact.
Well, no, they just couldn't get out because of that.
You think the aura is going to affect this god?
Bitch, it's One Piece.
I would like to ask Christian now, because we didn't get his vote for how Rayleigh did it. Do you have any guess for how Rayleigh did it?
I'm gonna guess that it was hockey to some extent, just because that's the new hotness right now that we're.
Can you expand potentially on your theory?
I will not now, just because you asked.
I got another theory.
Please.
Okay. The bubble soap shit that he was going to put on the fucking ship.
Mm-hmm.
What if he's covered in that shit?
Mm-hmm.
He's
That's
covered in
interesting-
the resin, dude, and it refracts light.
Go on.
I like that theory.
Didn't I say this last week?
Did you? I don't feel like you did.
If you did and we dogged you, I'm gonna feel really bad.
I don't know what context you would have said it in, considering
I
this
definitely
hasn't
said
happened.
it in like a memey manner, I'm pretty sure, but like I definitely recall mentioning this.
In that case, I'm going to double down and call you an idiot.
Oh no!
But what if I'm right?
Yeah, I think it was probably some form of hockey. If I had to guess, whatever level of hockey it is, he seems to be pretty proficient in it. Either that, or maybe he's literally just that physically strong that he can't just physically keep up with him. I don't know.
So
maybe
strong he kicks you back together as a Logia.
Rayleigh can actually kick also at the speed of light, so he can match the frequency that Kizaru operates at.
I wouldn't doubt it, to be honest.
I wouldn't either. It fits perfectly with One Piece logic.
How about the fact that not Kizaru, not Kuma, but some chump nephew of Kizaru was the one that was boxing Luffy?
I like it.
Well, the question is like similar along to like how and why. Was Luffy supposed to be resistant to blunt force damage? And all Sentomaru was doing was some like sumo palm strikes to him.
It's probably something to do with like hockey or hitting key points. That's my guess, because it's sumo, which is, a lot of palm striking, and I assume, I don't know, martial arts.
That's usually
magic.
supposed to do like internal damage more than like surface level damage.
His internals are rubber.
Yeah, but like even if they're rubber, if they're vibrating like from impact, it could still, I feel like, do something.
Enru's power was technically rumble.
Okay, but it was lightning.
Which
is the onomatopoeia to describe lightning or Sydney Thunder.
Rumble.
I'm not fighting you. It was just fun joke. It was a fun joke.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna default again here to hockey though. I'm not gonna lie to you. That feels like
the new hotness.
Do you like the idea that they have met a wall? They have effectively met a brick wall and cannot get through it.
Yeah.
Wow. Literally and metaphorically.
Where's the literal wall?
The line, the red line. It's a literal.
They are at the red line, which is a wall. My God.
They've hit a literal and metaphorical wall.
My fucking God.
This part of the story I really enjoy because
they had a way to get through the wall. They just weren't allowed to use it.
I mean, there is.
Well,
they just have to wait for their ship to
then
get
they had
coded.
a metaphorical wall of how do they cross it.
Rayleigh was literally going to solve that problem for him.
The metaphorical wall are the enemies that can fucking snuff these dudes out at a moment's notice that they totally went at. They thought they were hot shit or whatever. The physical wall just so happens to be a red line.
Jordy was going to say something, then I cut him off.
I said that this is the part of the show I really enjoy because I've been alluding to it since Zoro got defeated back in East Blue.
Really? You think it went that far back?
What?
Like insurmountable foes and
grounding
stuff like that.
moment.
Yeah.
I during those episodes I called that Zoro's grounding moment, and I also mentioned Luffy was going to have one, but not for a while, and here we are.
Yeah, I could see that. This is they got humbled.
Think I remember Crocodile maybe making similar comments.
He did, but a lot of it was mainly arrogance on himself. He was like, "You're challenging me, you little chump." But he did bring up some interesting
Even
points.
though Gecko Moria kind of does the same thing, I think what's nice about the end of Thriller Bark and going into where we are now, pretty much after they beat Gecko Moria, they face nothing but L's. They haven't really won again.
He says it. He says it when he's going down. He goes, "You defeated me, but the horror really awaits for you in the new world."
Yeah. But even more than that, when Kuma literally gave them the vibe check and was like, I'll let you go with a warning today. They didn't win. They walked away barely with their lives.
It's like in Gurren Lagann when they have that one baby that crosses the threshold and then immediately the aliens attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it was. It's like, oh, you beat up another warlord. All right, now we got to step in.
Well, which is why Kizaru's here in the first place, basically.
He was big chilling up in Marine HQ, and then he was like, "Yo, hold up, someone hit Rosward. All right, Sengoku, I'll be right there. Don't worry about it."
Anyway, Moria dead. I sleep.
Our flag being burned. Still
somebody. Zoro looked at a celestial dragon. I woke.
I wake. God damn it!
I like Kizaru.
I do too.
He's giving me mad crocodile vibes.
Really?
It's the arrogance. It's the arrogance of it.
Yeah.
It's goddamn Logia types. All of them are arrogant.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Logia types really do be like that. I think the only Logia that I would say wasn't inherently arrogant, but still he knew that he was broken was Aokiji. And that's
I agree. Aokiji, you knew he was broken just because, you understood how Logias operate, but Aokiji wasn't in your face about it.
He was kind of in your face.
He was really chill.
He was pretty chill.
Quiet you.
Pretty chill.
No, Aokiji definitely knows where he stands, and he definitely lets the crew know. He's not as in your face like you suck. I'm Logia, big energy guy,
dog energy, dude.
big dog, big alpha dog energy. But Aokiji definitely goes yeah, you stand no fucking chance, dude. You're literally less than scum on the bottom of my...
He's the stoner of the three, and he's just ayo, chill. And this guy's fuck him up with lightning. I'm going to show him the wrath of the sun.
They're both stoner types, dude. They're both laid back.
Kizaru is definitely stoner type energy as well.
Kizaru is a different kind of... So Aokiji is the chill one that you wouldn't mind having around to play video games with.
Kizaru's the one you bought it from.
Yeah, exactly.
It's starting to feel like the arrogance is just baked into the fruit. You eat the fruit and you suddenly gain 20 levels of arrogance.
I mean, with good reason.
Honestly, Logias be like that though. Even Ace was like that. He's a cocky fucking hothead.
And then Blackbeard kind of took him down a peg.
Well, and Blackbeard was cocky too.
Well,
He's I got the most powerful Logia. I was looking for it all along, even though he lost the one nice thing about being a Logia.
Retrospectively, and this is even later on, I'm really liking Blackbeard. He's one of my favorite characters now.
You're
Dude,
wild.
I love
just because of the meta way he thinks. He was damn, all these Logia types. How do I beat Logia? I go anti-meta.
Anti-meta.
It's I'm Logia, but I'm different.
I take damage, but they do too.
I may take damage, but I'll make damn sure they always do too. God damn it, Blake.
I'm really liking that character.
I don't know what is these specific episodes. Kizaru's really grown on to me. I like him. I like him a lot.
I love that scene where Brook and Usopp are trying to stab him and shoot him, and he's just he's just staring. He's I don't. You guys aren't
just
gonna
even
get anywhere.
him teleporting over Zoro again to curb stomp his ass.
The only ways we were able to hit them was with some weird counter of some kind to the fruit. How do you even counter light? I don't even know what you do to counter light.
Mirrors.
Okay,
you put them in a dark box.
There you go.
We beat him with the old Foxy.
Although no, you don't want mirrors because he'll just keep bouncing off of it. He makes his own mirrors.
Well, I don't know. I would think if you put him in a set array, he would just bounce back and forth in the mirrors forever.
What if his weakness is nighttime?
So is that why we got introduced to Foxy's mirror skull 20 episodes ago? Because they're going to come back and they're going to end up being the hard counter to Kizaru.
I think it's going to be a case of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where Dayman versus the Nightman.
Right.
Dayman.
It's gonna be nighttime's his weakness.
Dayman! Fighter of the night, man! Champion of the sun! You're a master of karate and friendship for everyone. A day man, that's it. Day man. Fighter of the night man. Champion of the sun.
Day man. So fucking good.
I also have a question. So I can assume the answer, but did you two, when watching, were you sharing even a semblance of what Luffy was feeling?
Oh yeah.
In terms of like the dread or like the shock and awe of what was happening?
What I felt while watching these scenes is how I feel as a DM, where it's like the mood I want to capture whenever I have a big boss like appear and like need to set the party back for a moment. Like that feeling is something, like I try to achieve. So like I definitely, felt for the scene in general. I loved it. I thought even the animation alone was just beautiful, watching them all like
very good.
Like all of them just like fleeing.
Although there was a scene, I don't know if it was this episode where Robin and Chopper are running. Robin's animation is really weird.
Yeah, it was in this set. I even there was one that I might even be the same one where Chopper is also like, it's like this bottomed up shot.
Yeah.
And Chopper's face looks very strange in one of those shots also.
Yeah, I didn't know exactly what you're talking about. It was not very flattering.
I can't blame him. There's a lot of cool stuff happening here.
Dude, homie Chopper, though.
Oh my god, yeah.
Chopper made me feel things like Wendigo Chopper just going nuts.
Chopper returned.
Zoro.
Just watching the utter chaos that starts ensuing, like kind of as it's not Wendigo Chopper that kicks it off, because obviously Zoro's getting his ass kicked and Kuma's already appeared at this point, but it might even be after Kuma had poofed Zoro away. But either way, just like Chopper goes Wendigo form, and at that point, like everything has gone to absolute shit, because Chopper would never do that if it wasn't like going to be the absolute last resort.
No, I think it even breaks before then. I think everything like the change in this entire scene is when Luffy says, "Yes, run." Luffy knows. Fuck this.
I think Luffy establishes that, though, before even Kizaru gets there. I think Sentomaru appears with another pacifista, PX1, and then at that point, Luffy's already like, all right, we got a GTFO right now. And then obviously things keep declining from there. But pretty early on, Luffy gives the first like retreat order I think we've seen in this show to this point.
There's a lot of things you never really notice. Like I didn't realize that Robin had never seen Chopper's like form.
Yeah.
And she had like she was like, it's worse than they described it.
I think the two straw reactions that stand out to me the most probably in these would probably be obviously Chopper being like, I just gotta go Wendigo. I don't know what else we could do, but we gotta do it. And then I always love seeing Sanji take it so personally when
Sanji!
Chicks!
Yamero! Sanji!
I feel like the moments that hit me the most were watching Luffy see Nami scream, "Help me!"
Luffy!
There's a special type of despair when you witness it happen, and then you have to look around, and it happens again
and again.
But it's the last two that really like sort of sink it in.
Well, yeah.
And he just stands there too. He just stands there. There's a frame of him just sitting there. And he's like, there's literally, I can kick it. Nothing I can do.
watching Luffy just be so frustrated and who knows what else, where he's just like rolling around in the dirt. He's like, I don't know what to do. He's like starts headbutting the ground because he's just that's so like
defeated,
distraught. It hit me. I was like, oh my god.
みんな
I couldn't save any of them. What's wrong with me?
Homie was like, "What good am I, dude? I didn't say that."
I'm going to say something that's probably going to be an unpopular opinion. This moment right after where we flash back to like all the kind of sentimental moments,
little annoying, huh?
I hated it. I hated
What?
it.
Yeah.
It takes you, sucks you straight out of the action for this stuff that we've already seen in 3 other times before because they do these flashbacks all the time.
I really enjoy it, but you also got to give into account that this might have happened like a year after the other stuff you're talking about.
I don't care, man. This is like we do these same flashbacks all the time.
I have bad news for you. This happens at least 10 more times.
I bet this it all has the same. It's the same Naruto effect with watching the Uchihas die for the 80th time. Like I don't care anymore.
That's an insult. Don't do that. No, that's an insult.
I don't. I almost don't care anymore. If it makes you feel better,
Christian, and vindicated, I don't disagree with you at all.
No, but not to that rate. That Uchiha thing happens literally every 50 episodes. No,
50 episodes is a year, Jordy. That's the same. That's the time gap that you're trying to describe to me right now.
I may have overshot that every 10 episodes.
No, I mean, look, I'll agree that Naruto's is much more egregious with that, but still, we have these flashbacks common enough that like I understand. We need to like really hammer home that Luffy gives a shit about these characters, but I don't.
If
why?
they had left it without that, it would have been.
We can have if you just leave Luffy groveling on the ground for another minute straight, like that would have been better in my opinion, because it really would have hammered home like how utterly hopeless this situation is and how Luffy feels right now. But instead, we're just sucked out into these moments that we've already had before.
You know, Christian, you're right. This is a very unpopular opinion.
I
agree with it though.
Okay.
Well, that's just your position as the
I don't think it's
the
that
guy.
popular, but
I like it.
I like it too, Jordy. I know I'm asking for a lot, but I would really love if you two could ever come up with like a deep dive theory of like what you think hockey is.
When haven't I done deep dive theories? That's like my whole thing.
I'll let you know right now because I know he doesn't remember, and I'm pretty sure you don't remember either. Devin has already figured the system out back in Giant Land.
In Giant Land?
You're talking about Little Garden?
Yeah.
He figured out hockey in Little Garden.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We called it out, yeah. Also, this is that we've seen hockey many times throughout this series.
I can literally come up with a scientific method for how it works.
No, you can't, but sure. Not even Oda can do that.
Not even the writer of this series could dare do that, Devin. I don't know.
Are you saying Oda's power system is flawed?
Don't open that can of worms, Justin. You don't want that.
I mostly just want to hear from Christian, man. Devin's the big brain one, and I want to give Christian a shot. I'm like, come on, little buddy, do something.
I don't know what you want from me. This is Devin's area of expertise.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We got any other things people want to bring up?
Watching the polar bear fight again, and
oh yeah, I forgot about
that was a vibe, bro.
Yo, they beat one too.
Watching him go like running up, and then the big guy just blasting Kuma away.
Yeah.
That was funny. I like that.
Or the Marines too. He he does like the whole flair for martial arts and stands in front of the Marines, and then the other guy just like whacks him all over like bowling pins.
Dude, it looked like he was playing bowling. The way he just like swung at them.
I wasn't here for the episodes, but since we know it now, Law is my favorite fruit.
Agreed.
Because what's it called? Back when we talked about what would potentially be our I said the one that lets me teleport, and that's the one.
Wait, Room can let you teleport?
You've seen it. He's shown it before. He swapped things. Let's teleport with extra steps.
Yeah, when he makes a room, he can move fuckers around. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I forgot about that small step of teleporting.
It's teleporting with a couple extra steps.
Teleporting.
All right, if nobody has anything else next week is 408 to 410.
We were skipping, 3 episodes? Because that's filler. We'll get to those later.
Something like that.
All right. So before we get into the other stuff, hear me out.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What if we show these bums that one episode? What was it, 10, 15?
What?
Oh, you want them to see 10-15?
Oh, we're going back to this again? Why?
10-15.
I don't want to see.
No, because it's gonna. No, we can't because
I don't want to see the future.
Yeah, it's gonna have way too much information.
Future's always bad.
What about one scene?
Unless it's a filler. If it's filler,
if
I
you're
don't
talking
care.
a single scene, I think like you're talking like that money shot at the very end.
Maybe.
I still feel like that's a little too much context, dog. I don't know, man.
We just met some of the key characters in that whole thing. I feel like it's really nice just to see the difference.
If there is anything I would want to show them from the future while keeping the same vein you're in, it would be, I think this is the exact episode, 982. It's the one where they fuck up
the ships.
Yeah, that would be something I would show them.
Maybe it has to be
that
cut,
one
though,
has like way less like. I don't know. I feel like 10-15 is going too far into spoiler territory.
As much fun as that would be, I think we would have to be too careful.
You just said it'd be amazing.
Everything's a spoiler if you will it to be.
What about you, Christian?
You will him to exist.
If it's non-canon and means nothing to the story, then I don't care.
All right, it's canon, but it's not like...
No, it's all canon. That's the thing. It's still all canon.
But it's not like contextually heavy.
Jordy is subjectively deciding what is important canon and what is not important.
You also want to know the characters.
Nope.
All right, no, I don't want it.
Cap.
I think 10-15 is a little wild, I'll be honest with you.
I think it's worth it. I think I'd sacrifice it for that.
I want everyone to see episode 10-15 because it is probably the best episode of One Piece ever made. But we'll get there when we get there.
That actually is peak.
We're in a boat. We'll get there when we get there.
Next week is 408 to 410. Continue to skip the OP until episode 410, but you can watch it on episode 410.
Ooh.
On 410.
It's my favorite OP. One of my favorite OPs,
Or watch
actually.
410 and then you can see the OP.
Watch 410 and then watch the thing.
Okay, so we are watching 410, and if you would like, you may see the OP.
Do watch it. It's very fun. Also, it's a great jam. Share the World, I think the song is called. Love that shit.
It's a bop. I like it.
It is very much a bop.
Quotes. Do we have anything that we haven't
used
really
all
gone
of them
over
in
yet?
the summaries?
There's not a whole lot, really.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that happen. Not a whole lot of speaky doo that happens.
I don't imagine we had quotes that weren't already used.
All right, well, if we're done with the quotes, then moving on to the golden ham. I mean, I feel like we just got to give it to Kuma. He just had, like, the best presence.
I'm actually leaning toward Rayleigh.
I mean, he's cool. He intercepted Kizaru, he saved Zoro. I get that, but, like, then all of a sudden you just get Kuma the monster show up and do whatever the hell he did and was like, you know what?
Was he something else?
Say what?
Was he not a monster?
Yeah,
No,
Kuma. I appreciate what Kuma's doing for the story and the plot, but like, I don't want to vote for Kuma the monster. I want to vote for
Rayleigh the dark monster.
We don't know if he's a monster because of my theory with third side.
But in the context of these episodes,
Kuma is Jesus. Kizaru was literally about to kill all of them.
I don't know. I mean, like, did he save them? Sure. I don't know, man. I'm still stuck on Rayleigh. Rayleigh's my vote.
Kuma. That's my boy. That's my Kuma, dude.
I'm on Kuma train too.
You know what? Fuck it. Kuma train.
There it is.
Kuma.
I gotta know what Jordy's vote would have been, though.
Perona. Got it.
Would he say Perona? Got it.
I respect that.
She's not even.
She was in these episodes.
She was.
Oh my god. Oh, I hate. Actually, wait. Can we stop?
Is this how we get Perona the golden ham finally?
Hold on, Jordy. You got my vote. It's Perona time.
He's gonna put Kuma in, but the photo of him bopping Perona away.
I choose Perona.
Perona time, baby.
I vote Perona.
This is perfect.
It's
This
3.
is perfect. I accept.
I accept.
Hold on.
These are terms I can deal with.
Hold on. I got to get the camera.
We can't be doing this, man.
The winner of this
Everyone's
week's Golden
mad.
Ham is Perona.
I hate everything.
Dylan's gonna put that 30-second clip in a special folder just for Jory.
He's gonna submit the audio bite to Daily Perona Picks and be like, "You see this? You see this? We finally did it."
He's gonna gaze at it longingly. Place a tender hand on his computer screen every night. Remember that one time we all voted for Perona unanimously from a flashback?
It's so perfect.
This is actually really great considering what happens in the next episodes.
Oh, is somebody gonna get bopped to where Perona is?
All right, Perona wins. Perona wins. Moving on to the grab bag.
Before the grab bag, I do want to read one listener email.
Holy shit, we remembered.
Yeah, we've got a
remembered.
lot these past couple weeks, and I can't fit them all into this one podcast, unfortunately. But I do want to read this one email since it's about like a couple weeks already, actually. We got an email from someone named Mystic a couple weeks ago, and I'll read it. Hey, what are you wearing? LOL. I just heard the most recent episodes for 394 to 396. I think this is around where we start talking about like the auction house and trafficking and stuff like that. One Piece. Just heard the episodes, blah blah blah, and just wanted to share my opinion about showing children this human trafficking aspect. I started showing One Piece to my younger brother when he was about 10, and when we got to this part, he did have a lot of questions, but I thought that this brutal truth that happens in the world, and he should be aware of it. He's older now and gets a lot more of the underlying themes and such in the show, but the first time he saw the punch to the Celestial Dragon, he was very hyped, and it's still one of his favorite moments in the series. Thank you so much for doing this podcast. I look forward to it every week. You guys always make me laugh, and I love the bits at the beginning of every episode. I hope you guys are still enjoying the series as much as I do. And thank you, Mystic, for the kind words. We hope you are, continuing to enjoy our content and the show and stuff like that.
Can't forget the title, Meme Lord Mystic.
Meme Lord Mystic? Is that
I
what it
got
was?
no subject as the header.
If you're unaware, Brendan mentioned that whoever sent the "What are you wearing?" question would be a Meme Lord.
Were they the OG?
Yes.
Oh, shit! Dude, the back! My bad.
Why do you think they started with "What are you wearing?"
My God. Well, thank you. Let the record show you were the first one to ever ask us a question. You hold that honor.
So what are we wearing today, boys? I got a white
we're gonna
tank
really
top
answer that? I
and
thought we saved that for like special occasion.
Or when people ask it. Did they ask it?
They literally started off with, "Hey, what are you wearing?"
Oh, okay. I am wearing blue shorts and a salmon pink shirt. Polo.
This is actually fun. I'm wearing my only One Piece t-shirt that is of Shanks giving Luffy the straw hat.
Jordy, what are you wearing?
Pink robe, bunny flip flops.
That's it?
Does
he need anything else? What do you mean? That's it?
Oh, I heard pink bunny flip flops. Like they were one item. Like so, you're just sitting there wearing only like pink fluffy.
It's a onesie.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense because in my brain I just pictured you wearing fuzzy flip flops, and that's it.
That's hot.
That's what I was thinking.
That's hot.
Someone somehow managed to one up you in terms of and least amount of clothing while recording. But alas, he was wearing 2 items of clothing.
Don't worry. Next time I'll make sure I'm wearing only bunny flip-flops and nothing else.
And next time I will be wearing nothing.
Great.
Dang, he's barefoot in his own house?
Not even skin.
What do you mean barefoot in your own house? It's the only way to do it.
Barefoot.
I don't like being barefoot, personally.
Oh my God, it's so freeing.
Dude, I do be barefoot in my house.
Do you wear sneakers around your house?
No, I wear flip-flops. Like, I have like at-home shoes.
I feel the shower shoe slipper sort of vibe.
Nah, fuck that. Barefoot.
Yeah, I go barefoot.
I'm not saying I prefer barefoot, but I do feel when like a shower shoe or slipper is like appropriate.
I walk outside barefoot.
People who do that are animals.
All right, we got to stop. Unless we're not going to do the actual grab bag here.
Yeah, we still have a grab bag.
By the way, I'm wearing blue sweats and a Pickle Rick t-shirt.
I feel like you've answered the Pickle Rick t-shirt previously.
That might
hilarious.
be true, but it's what I'm wearing, so.
All right, time for the grab bag since Christian's in a rush all of a sudden.
I am. You guys want to talk about your fucking clothes all goddamn day?
Why don't you just take them off for me?
You know what? I will. Get over here.
Wait, what?
Oh no, they're stripping each other. Oh no, they're kissing too. Why are they holding hands?
Well, hold on. Listen, I wouldn't go that far. That's crazy talk.
That's too much.
I'll rip your clothes off with my teeth, but holding hands, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, we gotta keep some things definitely
Sacred.
not.
Don't
Yeah.
censor that.
Not even cut it. Censor it.
Out of context, censor.
Oh man.
All right, what's our fucking thing this week?
It's rain check. Woo!
Rain. Hey, Dylan, play the audio clip of Rain reading us the question, please. Oh, right. Right.
We don't have that.
We don't have
Still.
that.
They were moving into their new house. I'm not gonna
For the
ask
last
them.
8 months?
It hasn't been that long.
Yeah, but next week they're going to be fixing a gutter, so they can't do it.
Last week I was fixing my stuff.
Still unaccounted for the last half year at least.
And you can't stop me. I'm unaccountable, man.
I
Do-do-do-do.
I hope that Rainey still listens to our episodes once in a while
they
so that she
listen.
can know. Okay, good.
Hello, Rain.
Hi, Rain. Please pester him more. I want
I'm
this.
pestering her.
I want this. At this point, fuck Devin. This is for me now.
In fact, Devin, why don't you do us all a favor and ship your mic off to her?
Just
She's gonna
loan
be
them
the
the
new
mic
member
for a
of the
day or something.
And I repeat, ship your mic. We don't want no buying extra. Your mic, sir.
Ship my what?
Yeah, ship it.
You send
Ship
them
it
your
to
mic so
her.
they can record their questions.
And then you don't get it back until you get it.
Maybe you get it back.
Maybe. All right, kids.
So the question is there a quote from an anime that has stuck with you?
Can I give my joke ones first?
Okay.
I'll give my real ones after, but our joke ones. Fun things are fun from Yui Keon. And the other one is people die when they are killed from that guy in Fate. All
right, Justin, you would like to go first?
So I'm very grateful. I actually had this saved on my phone for whatever particular reason, because having to scrub through Samurai Champloo is going to be a process. But this is a quote from, I think it was like a random character in that particular episode. It was an episode where it's been a long time since I've seen the show. The main female protagonist gets kidnapped by some random dude in a village because he wants ransom money to buy medicine for, I think, his sick family member or something like that. And this is what he says.
What I need is money. So I tried to find a job, but none of the legitimate places would hire a stupid kid like me. The only people who say money doesn't matter are the ones who have more money than they'll ever need. Without money, you can't even buy good medicine, the kind that heals the sick.
And that's the ugly truth of how this world works. And that stuck with me.
I have a question. Not about your quote, about mine, actually.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
My quote happens to be from One Piece. It's okay. So this question's hard because
That's fine. That's fine.
I have one quote that stands out to me from anime because I feel like in order for this to matter to me, it has to be something that I have not heard in any other medium, but still rings very, very personal and true to me personally.
Choppa.
You have not. It's not Choppa. What if I gave you like this fucking preamble? No. This is in One Piece. You haven't heard it yet. You will in the future. Do I have the ability to say? I won't tell you who says it. How about that?
Yeah, sure.
Do I? I want the Devin and
Sure.
Christian seal of approval.
I'm okay with it.
I'll take my headphones off.
There you go. All right. So this is my quote. This is my quote. Pirates are evil. The Marines are righteous.
Pirates are evil. The Navy is just. But that's only true because history tells us so. Children who've never known peace have different values than children who've never known war. The one who wins will rewrite the definition of right and wrong. They'll decide the future and how the past is written.
Justice will prevail, you say? But of course it will. Whoever wins this war becomes justice. I love that. Fantastic line.
if I'm correct in who I think says these lines, the delivery also plays a really big role.
What do you got, Devin?
I mean, I have a couple options, but I guess I'll stick with a quote from the show itself. This is from Berserk, and the line is, I don't think there's actually an audio file for this line because it was never in the show. It was only in the manga, which is, people who perish in others' battles are worms. If one can't live their life the way they want, they might as well die.
Wow.
And it's just like in the context of what he was talking about of that scene, it's because like the character was like I forgot the specific context, but it just like it hit so hard of just like where his mental state was when he was saying that, because he was so cold to other people.
Great quote, not anime.
Great quote. Love it. Not anime. Do it again.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right. In fact, I was thinking the same thing, Jordy. I just wasn't going to say it. I gonna be honest. When we got this question, I didn't know what to do with myself, because I didn't have a quote necessarily that came directly to my head. At least not one that I care enough about, I guess, or to remember. Like there are ones that everybody knows, something like "It's a terrible day for rain," or "Believe in you that believes in me," or "See a space cowboy." To be honest, I kind of like looked at the list of shows that I've watched and like tried to pick a couple and hit up Google for quotes for them to keep it straight. I'm gonna follow Jordy's example and give you two joke ones that I liked. There's a quote from One Punch Man. It's I'll leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow's me. and that's a quote that I live by every single day. There's a quote from a show called Inuyashiki. The bad guy of that show says at one point, and I remember this after reading it, I was like, oh my god, I remember this. He says, "Yo, One Piece is crazy good this week. Totally gave me the feels, man."
The context around that scene, very fucked up.
Yeah.
Not like you. It sounds very innocent. It's not.
It's a dark scene.
Remember to come back to this quote when we get to that particular context for that quote.
For what?
When we get to the quote that you just read refers to something specific from One Piece, correct?
Oh, no. I have no. He doesn't say what happens.
The character in the show is talking about One Piece, but the character did something really messed up prior to saying that.
The scene in Inuyashiki surrounding when he says that is an extremely fucked up scenario.
Very inappropriate, not something you do.
Very not something he should be saying in that scene, but I wrote it down to say here just because this is a One Piece podcast.
Is a psychopath.
Sorry, I zoned out. Is that from that the webtoon?
No, Inuyashiki is about two people in our world that get turned into cyborgs, basically.
Oh, okay.
Christian, in the opposite form, great anime, bad quote.
Oh. Yikes.
No,
thank you for the insight.
The actual quote I will offer up to you guys as like my more serious one is from Monogatari. It's "Have suspicions, not faith."
Interesting.
And as a fairly glass half empty kind of guy, it resonates with me.
You know what I picked? I picked that the haiku from the frog dude of that One Piece movie we watched that one time.
Oh my god.
This is a weird quote. I remember back when Naruto was coming out on Tsunami for dub. It was in the Sasuke retrieval arc, and they were doing an episode preview for next week, and it was gonna be the episode where Choji fights I think the guy's name was Jugo, and Choji is gonna activate his like butterfly form. Anyway, he's gonna find one of the Sound Ninja dudes who whatever. He's gonna fight a dude with his butterfly powers, right? And it's Naruto reading, he's summarizing what's gonna happen, and then it says the title of next week's episode. And the title that Naruto read was "Goodbye, old friend. I'll always remember you." And for whatever reason, that always like resonated with me from that point on. Like something about that just hit really hard for me. Probably because I didn't know what would happen, so I'm just here like, oh man, Choji's gonna die. Oh no.
And you should have.
All right, we don't need to go there.
All right, Jordy, what you got for your last thing?
All right. So I had a few of them, and most of them are like one-liners, and I'm not really a big fan of one-liners because I'm like a big fan of the presentation of it all.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked a few decent ones that sort of get longer. I just sort of paraphrased it. Now the order. I don't know if I should end high or end low.
End high.
It's all you, baby.
End high. All right. So the first one is from Jujutsu Kaisen, a show I'm not necessarily a fan of, although it might be because of the sub. I checked out the dub. I might actually like it with the dub.
All right, I should try the dub.
Heresy.
Nobita versus Momo. Momo does a bunch of things. Nobita ends it with, I don't give a damn about men or this, and women have to be that.
I don't give a damn about your men are this and women have to be that. You can keep all that shit to yourself. I love myself when I'm pretty and all dressed up. And I love myself when I'm kicking ass. I am Dobara Pugisaki!
I love
Really
Nobita.
cool. Nobita's great. These two are pretty good. All right. So there's an Irving quote. Irving?
Attack on Titan?
Oh,
Yeah, Attack on Titan.
baby, the Irvin quotes.
Oh.
I will say it because it doesn't really spoil. It can be applied to a myriad of places.
This is the quote, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's find out.
What about their lives? Were they meaningless? They were not! Their memory serves as an example to us all! The courageous fallen, the anguished fallen. Their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them! And as we ride to certain death, we trust our successors to do the same for us! Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world!
Yeah, very context heavy.
I've heard both of the sub and dub, and they slap both of them.
They're really good. And then the last one is sort of a little known favorite of mine. It is from Kill la Kill. Lady Sasuke, the first time she tries the what's it called? The kamui?
Yeah.
She goes, they get scared because she's like down on the ground, and she goes, hold out.
Lady Satsuki! Hold your tongues and watch! Ask not the sparrow how the eagle soars! You aspire to nothing more than the shallow thoughts of commoners! I will not allow anyone to beat me to my own ambition! My will is absolute! A kamui is just clothing, and I shall make it bow to my will!
Can't wait for Dylan to show me these quotes.
Anyway, good luck with this, Dylan.
Dylan, get off the bridge. Don't jump. Don't do it.
Dylan, we bought the premium food this time.
Quick, listeners, if you follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Panda Sightings, you could save Dylan from jumping off. Also, by sending us an email at pandasightings@gmail.com. Dylan, don't do it.
Dylan will only come down for 10 more 5-star ratings. Please, we need to save him.
My fucking God.
This is really fucked up.
It's a good thing Dylan is, just our pet hamster and all.
Don't worry, kids. The bridge isn't that tall. It's like 2 feet high.
It's like a little toy one that we put inside the tank.
I made it out of Connects.
He's a very dramatic hamster. That one.
He's very dramatic.